Right now, new at 6 o'clock, a dozen people are under arrest tonight after local and state officials bust what they're calling a major theft ring. They got away with $500,000 worth of copper wiring. CBS 4's Joan Murray is live at the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office with the details. Joan.
Good evening, Elliot. This was a very sophisticated operation. Many of those involved actually were subcontractors for Florida Power and Light, and here's how it would work. They'd show up at a place like this, remove the manhole cover, install copper wiring during the day, and then return several hours later only to take it out and sell it for profit.
Really thieves. Dressed in this legitimate clothing.
They acted the part, utility workers by day, but thieves by night, investigators say. This is surveillance of copper wiring being ripped from the ground to be sold as scrap.
This is very dangerous, high voltage wire cables.
Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle says after a 20-month investigation, 13 people have been arrested for stealing and fencing miles and miles of copper wiring.
He was really the one that put all this together.
Most of those arrested were Florida Power and Light subcontractors who would install copper wire by day and return to strip it and steal it at night.
They're trained professionals. They know what the risks are. They know what the impacts are to customers. And yet they still went ahead and did it for economic gain.
FPL says they install backup power lines that kick in when the primary source fails.
Their actions actually put our community at potential risk in the event of hurricanes, potential weather misfortunes, or other pressures on our electrical power system grid.
They fooled nearly everyone, disguising themselves as doing legitimate field work.
They actually went out and purchased surplus vehicles or vehicles, I don't know from where, and painted them to look like the subcontractor that they work for and put the badging on them and, use the same equipment. So frankly, we wouldn't know the difference either driving by.
FPL says they lost about $1 million in this illegal operation. And who has to foot the bill? You and I. It's made up in our monthly FPL bills. In Miami, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.